Merry Christmas Eve. This is the weather hazard briefing for Friday, December 24th. I'm meteorologist Andrew McCon. Our key points here for the next few days: our active winter weather pattern will continue into early next week as this long-duration snow event continues for another day, with winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings continuing across portions of the area. Unlike yesterday, though, looks like snow will be the dominant precip type today, even in the eastern Magic Valley and Snake Plain. And the snowy weather will continue into early next week, with confidence starting to increase in the potential for some Arctic air entering our area as we get into early next week. Taking a look at the satellite imagery from the Pacific Northwest this morning, you can see an area of clouds here streaming over western Idaho, eastern Oregon, and this cloud cover and moisture will continue to push east across the area today, bringing those additional snow chances for all of the region. Our weather risk outlook shows the snow chances continuing, as I said, into early next week everywhere, with some higher impacts expected mostly across our higher terrain today, with some snow and blowing snow conditions possible. But basically everyone is going to see snow here for the next few days. And because of that, we do have winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories in place. I will say that some of the advisories, especially from like Burley up towards Pocatello and Idaho Falls, is a bit on the marginal side compared to our normal standards, but given the fact that it is Christmas Eve, there will be a lot of people out on the roads today, and there will be winter weather in place. We felt that it was necessary to go ahead and issue that winter weather advisory just to highlight the potential for hazardous travel impacts across the area, because there will be snow. It may only be an inch or two in a few spots, but nevertheless, it will create some hazardous travel conditions on our Christmas Eve. Looking at our temperatures today, generally expecting temperatures to be a few degrees above freezing across the Snake Plain. Today, even some of our higher elevation areas in the eastern highlands will also get above freezing, but we are expecting snow area-wide. You can see those snow totals. As I said, generally about 1 to 2 inches expected in the eastern Magic Valley, Snake Plain. These numbers around Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, they're kind of right on the edge of where the most likely snow is today. So those are probably closer to 1 to 2 inches. As you can see, as you head up into the higher terrain of the Central Mountains and southeastern highlands, you see those totals start to climb up a bit. And because of that, we did issue that winter weather advisory, because there will be some pretty decent accumulations across that area. We'll probably get a little bit of a break Christmas morning across the area before things start to pick up again in the afternoon and evening hours. So again, some additional light accumulations expected. Those current winter weather advisories that are in place do expire at the present time, at least, Christmas morning. We'll see if they get extended based on forecast updates here over the next few hours. But for now, those advisories will expire Christmas morning, but there probably will be some extensions needed as we get through the weekend here. As far as snowfall probabilities are concerned, I showed this chart yesterday. You can kind of see where we're thinking as far as overall totals. This is from this morning through about 5 a.m. on the day after Christmas. So generally a 2-day snowfall total here, and you can kind of see where some of those probabilities lie. So in Pocatello, for instance, got about an 80% chance of seeing 2 inches of snow here in the next 2 days. And you can go down the list and look at the location nearest you to get a good idea about what you might expect. As we get into Sunday, really no changes. Still have that upper level low pressure system swinging impulses through the area. And so again, some light accumulations, generally 1 to 2 inches in the interstate corridor, with those higher totals expected across the higher terrain. Now, as we get into early next week, I did mention the potential for some Arctic air coming into the area. Just how cold You may be asking, well, this is what our current forecast is calling. These are high temperatures. These are not lows. High temperatures for Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see lots of single digits out there with some lower teens, even down here in the Snake Plain and Eastern Magic Valley. So if these are our highs, naturally you're going to wonder what the low temperatures are. And in short, it's quite cold. You can see just about everybody is expected at the present time to be at or below zero, in all likelihood Wednesday morning. There are forecast models, pretty reliable ones out there, in fact, that are even colder than this. So we'll have to see how this all plays out here over the next few days. It certainly could be colder than what I'm showing you right now, but at the same time, it could be warmer than this. So there's still quite a bit of spread in the model guidance, but nevertheless, it does look like it will get increasingly cold as we get into early next week. Just how cold, though, remains to be seen. As we continue into the first part of next year, these cold temperatures look like they will be here to stay, as we're expecting much of the area to remain well below normal temperature-wise, and even in basically the whole first week of January. So get used to the cold weather. It looks like it's here to stay for a little bit at least. And this winter weather, active winter weather period that we're in, is going to continue as well for a few more days at least, and it certainly will impact holiday travel out there today and then throughout the weekend as well. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day and stay safe.